In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on June 14, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Kansas City Royals versus San Francisco Giants. We have some interleague action on Tuesday night as the Kansas City Royals and the San Francisco Giants square off in the second of 3 games. The Royals are sending young southpaw Kris Bubic to pitch, and he is coming off a no decision against the Baltimore Orioles, where he went 4.1 innings and allowed 4 runs on 6 hits with 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. The Giants have young righty Logan Webb starting and is coming off a losing effort against the Colorado Rockies, where he threw 5.2 innings and gave up 3 runs on 7 hits with a walk and 3 strikeouts. The Royals are 18-39 in their last 57 overall and 9-25 in their last 34 versus a right-handed starter. Kansas City is 2-7 in their last 9 in Game 2 of a series. Meanwhile, the Giants are 4-0 in their last 4 in Game 2 of a series and 12-4 in their last 16 interleague home games. The over is 12-3-1 in San Fran's last 16 Tuesday games. Webb had something of a sketchy outing versus the Marlins recently with 4.2 innings and 4 earned on 4 hits and 2 walks. He bounced back well in his last outing despite a loss, though, with 5.2 innings, 2 earned, 7 hits and a walk. Bubic is in something of the same boat. He gave up 4 earned and 4.1 innings his last time up, but had 5 clean frames versus the Astros in the start before that. The Royals have one of the worst records in baseball, and this could be an ugly series. The Giants were able to collect a big sweep against the Dodgers last weekend and continue to receive outstanding pitching from the starters and bullpen. Should be a fun pitching matchup regardless. So the San Francisco Giants to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Giants are a big favorite in this game, and rightfully so, as this is one of the biggest mismatches talent-wise the MLB can produce. With a solid offense and Webb on the mound, the Giants should have no trouble this game. Although the Royals' offense has struggled this year, they're averaging over 8 runs per game in their last 5, and the Giants' offense is one of the best in baseball. The Royals' offense is heating up. They have scored 4 or more runs in 5 consecutive games, and they should contribute to this total. In addition, I expect most of the offense to occur from the Giants against the struggling Bubic. He has yet to pitch more than 5 innings all season. The Giants will have plenty of chances at a bullpen that enters with a poor 4.79 ERA. The over is also 4-1 in the Royals' last 5 games. The Giants might be able to get this over by themselves, and with any help from the Royals, this game ends up being a high-scoring one. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Angels versus Los Angeles Dodgers. The Los Angeles Angels collide with the Los Angeles Dodgers in the first of a mini 2-game interleague series on Tuesday night. The Angels will have Noah Syndergaard on the mound targeting his 5th victory. The Dodgers will counter with Tony Gonsolin. Each team won 3 games in last year's series. These 2 pitchers have been on 2 completely opposite sides of the fence, as Syndergaard is 1-3 with a 7.88 road ERA in his 4 road starts, while Gonsolin is 4-0 with a 1 ERA and 5 home starts this year. The pitching staffs as a whole have been showing some separation, as the Dodgers are 3rd in MLB with a 3.06 team ERA, while the Angels are 17th in the majors with a 3.92 team ERA. Getting caught stealing a base could ruin an inning, and the Angels have been caught 16 times, while the Dodgers have been thrown out 7 times. The Angels are 1-5 in their previous 6 games played in Dodger Stadium. The Dodgers come into this game in the middle of a rough patch, where they have lost 6 of 8 games and just got swept by the Giants. The Angels finally broke their long losing streak a few games ago, but have really slipped over the last few weeks. It is always exciting when these 2 rivals face each other, but the Dodgers still have the advantage. Gonsolin has a 1.58 ERA and has allowed 6 earned runs over his last 30 innings pitched. For the Angels, Syndergaard has alternated good starts and bad starts over his last 5 starts. The home starts have been stellar for Syndergaard, while the road starts have been disastrous. So the Los Angeles Dodgers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Angels getting past Gonsolin is a key for both staying in this game. Gonsolin has been great this season, as demonstrated by his 1.58 ERA. He has yet to allow more than 2 runs all season and has multiple scoreless starts. The last time the Dodgers were at home, 3 of the 4 games either hit this number or stayed under. That series was against the Mets, the highest scoring team in the league. Now with an Angels team void of Taylor Ward, they should not be expected to produce more than New York's lineup. Meanwhile, the Dodgers haven't been producing up to expectations either. They were just shut out in their last game, which was the second time in the last 6 games. They were also held to 4 runs or fewer in 3 of the 4 games in the aforementioned Mets series. Noah Syndergaard has allowed more than 3 runs in 2 of his 9 starts this season, while Tony Gonsolin has given up more than 2 runs just a single time this season. Both offenses also have struggled as of late, as the Dodgers are averaging 3.17 runs per game in their previous 6 games, while the Angels have scored 4.17 runs per game in that same stretch. The under has hit in 10 of the 14 previous games between one another in Dodger Stadium. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Minnesota Twins versus Seattle Mariners. The Twins have been playing well as of late, and they took Game 1 of this series facing a Mariners team that has lost 2 in a row. The Twins have won 3 of their last 4 games, and this season they have won their last 3 games facing the Mariners after losing the first 2. They are in first place in the American League Central, 3.5 games up on the Cleveland Guardians. Minnesota ranks 9th in the majors in runs scored, and after scoring 15 runs in 2 games, they have only scored 3 in their last 2 games. The Mariners are the opposite of the Twins in that they have lost 3 of their last 4 games. The club is 27-34 and in 4th place in the American League West, 10 games back of the first place Houston Astros. Seattle only ranks tied for 24th in baseball in runs scored and have only scored 2 runs in the last 2 games. The Mariners are 5-0 in their last 5 when their opponent allows 2 runs or less in their previous game. The Mariners are also 6-1 in their last 7 after scoring 2 runs or less in their previous games, and are 6-1 in their last 7 games following a loss. The Twins are 12-26 in their last 38 Tuesday games. The Twins are also 1-4 in their last 5 after allowing 2 runs or less in their previous game, and are 1-4 in their last 5 versus a team with a losing record. Despite Minnesota having the better record in this matchup, Seattle has a huge pitching edge that will be the difference on Tuesday. Logan Gilbert will take the mound for Seattle and will have no issue out-pitching Dylan Bundy at home. So the Seattle Mariners money line is our full game side pick. While the total has gone over in 4 of the last 5 games these teams in Seattle, the one time it went under was the first game of this series. Gilbert has only given up 4 runs in his last 3 starts, and Ryan has only given up 1 run in each of his last 2 starts. Both pitchers will have good outings in this one, and neither team has been lighting up the scoreboard as of late. The Twins have only scored 3 runs in their last 2 games, and the Mariners have only scored 2 runs in their last 2 games. Over the last 3 games in which Bundy started, Minnesota allowed at least 7 runs and even 29 in total. Although he wasn't the only culprit for such defensive catastrophe, Bundy is far from being a lucky charm to his team of late. In contrast, in Gilbert's last 3 starts, Seattle allowed 6 runs in total. I don't trust Bundy that he is capable of keeping the Mariners at bay, but I do believe Gilbert will have a commanding display on Tuesday. Only because of him and improved Seattle's bullpen, I accept this being a low-scoring affair. This game will be a low-scoring pitchers' duel. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.